You know, I don't really care who wins the election in November. The only thing that bothers me is the Supreme Court, because I don't want secular progressive judges on the court, and they're more likely to come about if Nancy Pelosi and her crew are in there. And I don't like San Francisco values, but again, that's up to you. You want San Francisco values, you vote in the Democrats because Pelosi becomes a Speaker of the House. Frightening to me. But I don't, you know, you're smarter than I am as far as these things are concerned. You vote for who you want to vote for. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. I see the world in black and white. Nancy Pelosi never does. You know, I think that's dangerous in a time of terror. I think there are villains who want to kill us. You know, and if you don't accept that, your odds of dying go higher.
Hi, I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks for watching us tonight. San Francisco values versus Iraq chaos. That's the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. If the Dems win the House, Nancy Pelosi will become Speaker. However, according to the Fox poll, 43% of Americans have never heard of Congresswoman Pelosi. They know nothing about her. So the country is facing a possible big change, and almost half of us have no idea what the change might be. Nancy Pelosi is a committed secular progressive who embraces San Francisco values. Those are a massive federal government that dispenses entitlements paid for primarily by affluent Americans. That is called income redistribution, or the shorthand, tax the rich. San Francisco values also seek to exclude spirituality from the public square, but embrace displays like the Bay City's Gay Pride Parade, where Christianity is often mocked and demeaned. Now, I'm not saying Congresswoman Pelosi's on board with that, but I am saying her district wants to ban military recruiting while setting up citywide pot shops, and that San Francisco is now perhaps the most far-left city the United States has ever seen. More than 60% of Americans believe the war is not going well, and you have a very difficult choice this November. Should Americans vote for San Francisco values or for perceived failure overseas? So that's the current picture. It could change, but with Iran and North Korea doing everything they can to make Mr. Bush look weak, the GOP is really up against it. We may indeed be saying hello to San Francisco values. And that's the memo. Now for the top story, none other view of this with us, political analyst Dick Morris. How about that? Now, did I frame that? Was that fair and balanced?
You framed it great. I have a story about San Francisco values, though. I was once on San Francisco television, Oakland TV, on Halloween, and the person before me was a transvestite nun.
That was the anchor person.
Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence.
Right.
So I came on and I said I wore the craziest suit to Halloween. I came as a businessman.
But look, I really don't want to be unfair to anybody, but I didn't exaggerate. Nancy Pelosi does run or preside over the most liberal district in the world. Americans don't know who she is. I mean, it's stunning that 43% of Americans don't know her, 44% don't know Hastert.
But with Hastert,
that's the way it is.
Hastert also embodies what people hate about the Republican Party. His son ran a music store, a record store. Quit the job, moved to Washington, became a lobbyist for Google at a huge income every year, solely because his dad is Speaker.
But
Hastert inserted a rider into the appropriations bill for transportation to build a road a mile or two from a property he owned. He sold the property at over $1 million profit.
But they all do it. You know how dirty
Pelosi
it
would be
is.
even worse.